80. All right, baby. Yeah, of course. Kira to the moon. Times Square.
NFT NYC. It is Tuesday night. We have been vibing, meeting everybody. Like I didn't even make it into the last event. We were literally just standing outside and like meeting people. It's so dope to like see people that you've been like talking to and being friends with like online, and to actually seeing them in like real life is really awesome. So yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's crazy to see Kira in the flesh. Look, we came like color coded, like even though like boom, like check the, and this, you know, you gotta check the brand, baby. You gotta make sure you get canvas, baby, canvas design, baby. So yeah, we're supporting the local brands, the local culture. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we're making sure. Yeah, how do you feel about the representation at NFT NYC? Like maybe the diversity, obviously, like
Oh, it's every space that I go into is all dudes. Sorry. I love you guys, but like it's all dudes. I went to the Proof of Party last night, and I went upstairs. Steve Aoki played, and like Wax Motif, and what there was like Don Diablo up there, and Dom Dalla, but like a bunch of like really big like electronic musicians and stuff, and it was all dudes, not one single girl in the corner, and it's all the women that I'm meeting in the space are super cool and like welcoming and stuff, and but yeah, there's just a lot of guys. So,
so. How do you think that changes? Is there like is who where does the initiative come from? Right, like what's
I
is
guess it's just like education and like raising awareness and introducing people into this space, because right now it's a lot of like crypto heads and maybe some artists that have been put on by their friends or like people that were already like in the digital art space. So, there's I saw some guy at the conference today at NFT NYC. He's like based in like Mexico and is like helping. There's so many like people that lost their jobs this past year, and they're like teaching people about NFTs and making art so they can like make money and stuff. So I think it's really cool to like empower people and like give them the information that they don't even know like this is happening and stuff. So maybe they've heard about it, but like to really have somebody like push and like invite them into this space is
Yeah, I think that's kind of like at least for me, like onboarding like has been, yeah, I've always, it's not necessarily like a conscious effort, but like I don't know, I don't know, like maybe I'm just different, but like when I go to a party and it's full of dudes, I'm leaving. Like I'm going home, like bro, like you know what I mean, like I don't know. Again, I'm just trying to make sure that the vibe is right, you know. And some of you people in NFT space have no vibe. That's the problem. Yeah, proof of party sucked. They didn't let me in. Fuck proof of party. Suck my dick. Go fuck yourselves. Fuck your bouncer and fuck your fucking team. Kira said that.
I just went to the last event I went to before this was like Cascade and Destructo, and honestly, it was a cool crowd of people. Like everybody was like wearing cool clothes and was like dancing, and I was like, okay, this group passed the vibe check. Like, but not everything has passed the vibe check, but that was a good one.
No, yeah, okay, yeah. There has been a great amount of things. There's net positive for sure.
Yeah, there's a
Um,
lot
th-
going
this
on, a lot of cool people and stuff, but like, yeah.
So what's like a day in the life of Kira? Because say me, like I can't do like a full day, and I've like done South by before, so I know how these things go, and I kind of know how to pace myself a bit. But I don't know what to expect at this thing because it's kind of in New York, like this festival, and then like it's also kind of cold, and so there's not so many tourists. But
I'm just like here, like going with the flow, and like I'll probably like push myself a bit because like everybody's in town, so like I don't know if I'll see them like again like soon, but like same time like pace yourself, and like you're gonna miss shit. Like there's no way you can go to everything, so like if you're fucking tired, just go home. Self care first, but try to go to as much stuff as you can. Push yourself out there. Like sometimes I'm like, I'm tired, and maybe I could go, and there's a bunch of cool friends and stuff there, and so I don't know. Pace yourself. Pace yourself.
that's a top tip from Kira. Pace yourself,
Yes.
baby.
Don't burn yourself out.
For all future NFT NYC You know, you,
And any NFT stuff, just don't burn yourself out. There's just like this huge like fucking FOMO, I don't know if it's just me, but like there feels like there's pressure like to do it fast and do it now because there's always something new. So I need to, for me to be in a good space to like create art, I have to kind of like step away from that a little bit and like center myself so I can make authentic, great like art. And so it's like finding a balance between.
I feel like you say that, but you also did produce some high quality pieces real quick.
Yeah, no, fast as fuck, boy.
That's what I'm saying. So you say that, but at the same time, who had like one of the quickest ones on it that like, you know, like figured out a little.
It fit what I was already doing. I've always been like a big fan of like digital art. You know, the top guys in the space, like I've been like following them and supporting them and liking their work. So it's like cool. I was already like, I don't know. I just felt like it was like the trajectory that I was like on. I was at a earlier point in my music career, like obviously like a few months ago, and I haven't been making music for that long, for just like a couple years. So I've really fucking developed my sound this summer, and I haven't put any art out since I've been stacking up all this stuff. So now I'm starting to get like the visual like project together, and I'm really happy with the shit that I've been making. So I'm stoked, and there's still this kind of like I want to get it out like fast because like FOMO and people are like where, but like I'm like no, I want to get it right though too. It's my fucking art, you know, like don't tell me how to make my art, but it's coming. I'm working.
Is there going to be a Kira 10K generative project?
I don't know about 10K generative project. I'm definitely a big fan of one of one like art or more like limited like edition. I've really been vibing collecting on like Tezos right now. Hen is like really fucking cool art right now. So fucking sick. Yeah. It's so cool. Like I really like the art that I've been collecting on there.
It's so cheap.
Hell yeah.
It'll be like one Tezos and the same thing will be one ETH, you know?
Like, and so many people are going into this space right now that they want to participate, and most people cannot participate in ETH. That's buying and listing as an artist because the gas prices are so high. Like, most regular people, like a lot of people can't fucking afford to pay a few $100s to post something and hope it's like.
That's why I don't have an ape, because I was like, I'm not paying no $100 gas fee to like buy this ape. Because I was on Tezos, I remember I was a big Tezos dude, so I was like, even now when I'm minting, oh shit, Woodies. What a life. But yeah, like, I know that collection, like, but yeah, we're doing something similar. We're doing trippy trees. I don't know if you heard about my trippy trees, but we're gonna do 11,111 trippy trees at 11 Tezos on the 11th of November, 11/11. And so half of it will go to tree foundations for like environmental kind of positive, like carbon negative. But we're also doing like there's a mixtape, there's a Trippy Trees mixtape. You know, I had to get the theme song in, but also there's like an art swap. Like I'll show you some of the art swap stuff, but like basically everyone kind of like submits a tree, and in return you'll get a trippy tree, and also all of the other art that's submitted. So you guys have until the 7th or 8th of November to submit. But I would love for you to take a look.
11/11.
11/11. Cool. Heard it here from Kira first. Best project on Tezos, right?
I'm so keen to see it. I've been vibing on neons. I have like 10 of them right now. Hopefully those pop off, but they fit the vibe. And I really like the big generative projects. I don't know. I have to really feel like drawn to like the art, and that one really like sits with me. I think it's just gonna like be sick and like legendary. That's like one of the first like big generative drops like on Tezos that like really like.
The neons are so you.
Yeah.
That is like so Kira aesthetic.
I got one that looks like me. It's pretty.
You always have to try and get one that looks like you. So yeah, I guess to wrap up, Is there anyone you want to shout out? Like shout out your project. You know, like yeah, to let us know what you got coming or when. Like, and yeah, just like maybe like a positive note of about NFTs. Maybe like summarize your feelings on NFTs at this point.
I would say I'm probably gonna drop like some stuff towards the end of the year, beginning of the year. Um, Probably release a song and a visual project with that. And again, just don't like pressure yourself like too much to the point where you're like not in a good space to like create. I think it's super important to put your mental health like first, and you know take it easy and like just vibe it out. And you're always gonna feel like you're missing out on something in this space. There's really like always gonna be a lot of pressure, but just like stay authentic to yourself and do what like feels right for your art, and just like push yourself in different like mediums and try new things. Yeah, I don't know.
Amazing, Kira. Thank you so much. I love you. You're the best. She the best, baby. Like, and Kira got the best chain this sis drop for now. When I drop, I hope I don't beat my friend.
Bars.
We out.
We out here.
Thank you, Kira. What a life.